harder luck. Ship is sinking.
Good morning, YouTube. WRX and Effects here. Quick video update. I got the Aquaponics set up, installed over the weekend. The grow bed is 48 inches by 24 inches wide, 6 inches deep. Although my media only comes up to about 4 inches. As you can see, the water line there. My bell siphon is one of the reused bell siphons from my prior system with a few modifications. On the very bottom of it, I've cut a few slats, actually a couple slats, and then I ended up notching out those slats, giving me a better cutoff. On the standpipe, see if you can see it there, I actually honed the inlet to give me a better vortex, and I've got concentric tubes, so I've got three different pipes that are nested. If you can see that, there's a 1/2 inch to a 3/4 inch to a, I believe that's a 1 inch or a 1.5 inch. And that gives me basically it gives me a better start on my siphon, so the vortex starts earlier and it more efficiently drains the system. Complete drain time is about 2 minutes, so I think that's pretty ideal for what I'm trying to do here. Instead of using a larger PVC that I've drilled, I actually used a 5-inch net pot for my, what do you call it there, for my guard. This is the type of net pot that I used, and I ended up cutting out these inner 2 rings so that my standpipe can come right through the middle. Found it's working pretty decently. I also was able to get all of my vegetables and fruit planted. Those are transplants. Mr. Stripey tomatoes. It's a beefsteak tomato, very sweet, heirloom. Let's see, I've also got, I've got Romanesco broccoli, which is the spiral broccoli planted here. I've got purple sprouting broccoli, actually early purple sprouting broccoli. I don't know if there's a difference, but I do know it's an heirloom variety also. Got giant collard green. I don't remember the exact name of the collard green. I've got 2 types of spinach. One is a butterfly spinach, I believe. Can't recall the other. A noble giant spinach. I do remember. Let's see, what else do I have in here. Got 2 types of strawberries. Yellow Wonder and Red Wonder. Yellow Wonder is a very creamy, of course yellow, full berry. I understand it's really sweet. It's served in delicacy desserts in Europe. The Red Wonder is actually a wild variety, heirloom variety. It's not cultivated for produce very often because it wilts extremely fast once off the vine. So that's pretty much good for nothing but picking and eating. But I've got 2 of those growing here. I've also got 4 green beans that are planted along this edge. Those green beans, if a crawl is needed, I will put some chicken wire here on this side so the green beans can crawl up this way. So the same reason I put the tomatoes on the edge there, so that I can put a backstop there if I need to have some infrastructure for them to grow along. And you can hear that we are draining. It's about to start. There it goes. So it's about 20 seconds to full siphon. And I did put some ratchet straps on my tote because it was starting to buckle under the weight. I am going to have to replace this tote because I did discover one small stress crack in one of the buckles, even with the ratchet straps. So we continue to evolve. You can see that we've got 4 cinder blocks, 2 2x4s, 2 more on that, or 4 more on that side, holding up my grow bed, and beneath I've got plenty of room for a tote. I'm gonna end up probably going with a stock tank. This is 54 gallons. I've seen some 65 gallon stock tanks. I've also seen some 100 gallons that would fit underneath, but it's a little overkill because this grow bed would actually be just fine with maybe a 30 gallon tank. So, well, maybe not, because the water level fluctuation is affects the fish less the larger the tank. So maybe a 65 gallon would be ideal. That way I can continuously stock more fish. As for fish, I have made some decisions there. I'm definitely going to go with a catfish, and I think I'm going to do some koi also. The koi is a supplemental income stream, and the catfish for food. So that's the update. As always, guys, let's be awake.
And